my idea was that we would move it over like this. So first of all, 4 would go here, and it would switch to 4, 3. Then it would switch with 2, and then become this. Then it would switch with 1, and it would go to like this. Basically, every time you're switching with something that brings you closer to your y. So in order to implement this, we first of all, where's the erasing tool? Alright. So after I decided I wanted to do this, I needed to implement it somehow. So now we want to know how many iterations or switches do we need to do to get x and y to basically switch indexes. So this is 0, y is 0 right now, and x is 3. So how many switches do we need to get x to y? Well, we have 1, 2, and 3. So the number of switches, I'm going to say num switches. The number of switches is always going to be x minus y if x is greater than y. And suppose we switched it. Suppose this was x, and this is y, so we want to bring 1 over to 4. Then it would be y minus x if y is greater than x. So those are your ranges for the for loop. So first of all, we're going to just implement the switching algorithm. Let's just okay, so before that, we have to have the condition, so I put this. So I wanted to check if y is greater than x or x is greater than y. So let's just say if y is greater than x, then you would start iterating through with this condition, right? So because y is greater than x, then you have to move x to the right, which is like I plus plus or something. So for I in range, and then here you would use y minus x. After this, then you'd have to start switching. So here is, we went over this a couple classes ago, but you'd have like a temp variable here equals 0. And then first of all, this is array I. So this is array I, and then this would be, oh wait. Okay, so if if 3 is array I, then 4 would be array of I plus 1. And what you want to do is, you want to use a temp variable to store the content of array of I plus 1, and then you want to make array of I plus 1 the value of array I. So how this would work is temp equals to array I plus 1. Basically, you're now storing 4 in temp, and now you want to make array of I plus 1 the value of array I. Basically, you're just moving 3 to 4. Well, this is like, I'm just giving 3 and 4 in this example. You would really move 1 over, so I just, because I starts at, oh wait, never mind. Okay, so I would start at x, then y minus x, because you have to start the array at x, so it actually picks up the number you want to move, instead of just moving the first one. So then you would just put array of I plus 1, okay, or array of I equals to temp. Equals to array of, array I plus 1 equals to array I equals to temp. So this is how you would switch x toward y by 1, and then when you iterate through this, it will be sorted like the order. So the other condition is else, or I'm just going to put in parentheses, y is less than x. So that's a condition that we mentioned. So the range that we're going to use is x minus y. So basically, we're going to do a for loop for I in range. So now we're going to start. So now, okay. And now the condition is that x is greater than y. So y is right here, x is right here. Right? So basically we have to move x toward y. And we would start off at x again, and we would end at x minus y. So now it's just the exact same thing, except instead of a plus, it's a minus, because you're actually moving down every time I gets refreshed. I suck at teaching. Alright, so temp equals to array I minus 1, so basically you're just, so now instead of this, you would have array of I minus 1, and that one is array of I. So you're just moving down toward the y, and every time I decrements, and you just switch the 2, switch the 2, switch the 2, so that 4 goes to y. Next, you would do array of I minus 1, because remember, we stored array I minus 1 in temp. Now we can replace it, because it's safe now, because we have temp. So array of I, then array of I equals to temp. And now we can just return array right here. So now it's in sorted order, I guess.
Okay,
Do you have
good.
any questions?
Not yet.
What?
Not yet.
Oh.
All right, good job.